Teddy's Chili Dog Depot. Buy 3, get 2 free, no expiration date.
All right.
What is this movie about?
In a nutshell, if I can, it's pretty difficult with this one.
This movie is basically a flip on the horror genre where, in this case, the hillbillies, the backwoods hillbillies that are normally evil and hunting down college kids are 2 really good guys that live in West Virginia and like to drink beer and go to their vacation home.
It's a mansion.
And he's taking his best friend Dale out there to fix it up and do some fishing and just living the life.
Dreams really do come true.
Oh, look out! Oh!
Well, I guess we should fix that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There just so happens to be a group of college kids coming up to the same lake to do a little camping trip and skinny dipping and whatever college kids get into.
I'm in a car full of morons. In the eyes of the college kids that come into town to have a run-in with them, they seem evil and bad.
We meet them first at the lake, where we meet Allison as the first college kid we can interact with. She falls when we're watching her sort of nakedly on a rock.
I jump in to rescue her, but from their vantage point, it looks like after I'm giving her CPR, it looks like I'm eating her face off.
Ah, we got your friend! Oh, God! They got Allison! Come on!
To my friends, it looks like my character gets kidnapped, but I really don't. They saved my life because I fell into the water.
The kids misconstrue it, and then begins a series of misunderstandings. The college kids who just got done telling hillbilly horror stories, killing college kids in the woods.
The Memorial Day Massacre.
So they think that the Hillbilly Massacre is happening all over again, and they launch like an attack to come back and get their friend.
In their attempt to save their friend, they end up killing themselves. They kill themselves. They're the dumbest college kids in the world. And I don't know what college they're going to, but they're very stupid and prone to impaling themselves.
We think they're trying to kill themselves, and they think we're trying to kill them.
It's a comedy with a bit of blood and guts and action.
Eli and I got together for kind of a spitballing session, and I threw out the idea to him, and I saw his head start to turn.
Yeah, I kind of do this when I'm thinking about something for a while. And I guess we did that, and we go, that's funny.
And so we decided that, man, we should develop this thing and write it.
Within 2 minutes, we had 2 scenes that to me are just the drop out of your chair, laugh out loud moments.
It actually came together pretty quick. Probably in about 6 weeks, we had a solid draft.
So you have, you know, the good-looking college kid who actually seems to be, you know, psycho kid in the end, and these 2 hillbillies who are completely misunderstood.
You ever seen anything like that in your life?
Why don't you go over there and talk to her?
Are you out of your mind, Tucker?
Just smile and laugh.
Going camping?
Hey, now look, we don't want any
They bring
trouble.
us into their horror movie. They fear where their horror is happening, and then they create the horror and it becomes reality.
We think they're trying to kill themselves, and they think we're trying to kill them. So that's that's the story in a nutshell.
You must think that I'm some kind of moron to believe a story like that.
No.
Oh, no.
No, sir.
Not a moron, just open-minded.
Tucker and Dale are played by Tyler Labine and Alan Tudyk, and they have an amazing on-screen chemistry, and my understanding is off-screen as well.
We have had a doozy of a day.
A real doozy.
It's pretty fun to watch. Like they bring the funny, as I say, every day. They really have a unique collaboration.
None of this would have happened if we hadn't have gone fishing.
That isn't even an option.
I don't even like fishing.
You don't like... What do you mean you don't like fishing?
We had a little rehearsal time right at the top of this, which isn't usual. And Tyler and I just started hanging out, having rehearsals after the rehearsal.
And I think everyone saw that immediately once we rolled on a couple takes with me and him just being Tucker and Dale, and it just really kind of fell into place. And I'm really, really thankful for that, because it can be really horrible trying to forge and force that kind of chemistry.
You know what your problem is? You got an inferiority complex.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No?
Tyler as Dale is an amazing choice. He's bringing a lot of charisma, and he's got an awesome like teddy bear quality to the character that he's bringing to it. So he's a perfect choice for Dale.
No, please.
Don't cry.
Please don't come.
Oh, it's the pancakes. You hate pancakes. I'm gonna make you something else.
He's not your typical leading man that you would see in a lot of features, but Dale is the leading man.
Tucker!
It's a trap.
What? Oh, no, Tucker! Oh, no, please! Oh, God!
Dale.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad I'm not hung like a bear.
Alan Tudyk is the most amazing actor I've ever been in the presence of. As a comedy actor that is true to the story and true to his character, I've never met anybody as on it.
Hey, all right, look. Here, let me go. Let me go. I can get my cooler. Hey, I got 10 to 12 beers in there. They're yours. They're on ice right now, man.
I had a lot of trouble when we were writing the script of imagining who exactly would play Tucker. And as soon as Alan's name popped up on our radar, it was perfect.
They found my fingers. Check it out.
Yeah.
Our beautiful young actress playing Allison is Katrina Bowden.
I'm a terrible therapist.
What? No. That's not true. Don't say that.
The heart of the movie lies in the Dale-Allison relationship. So we needed someone who could play that strong female lead and yet be funny.
When we first saw you guys back at that store, we just thought that you looked a little creepy.
I should have known that if a guy like me talked to a girl like you, somebody'd end up dead.
Jesse Moss, who's playing Chad in the film, otherwise known as Evil.
Hey, Hillbilly, your move. The part that's fun is he starts out as the, preppy, good-looking love interest, and then he slowly morphs into a more demented character.
There's no rules out here. It's us against them. And if you don't think you can handle that, well, maybe you deserve to die.
Usually if you're the good-looking guy, you're kind of pegged as the square-jaw leading man, but he's like a really great character actor, and he's really showing us all his chops in this movie.
I've never stood so close to pure evil before. It kind of stinks.
Eli Craig, our director, it's his debut feature film, I think, for writing and for directing.
We decided very early on that we'd both be involved in getting it started, and it was a natural fit for Eli to be directing it.
He was an actor, so he kind of gets our thought process, and it's always great to have a director who has some acting experience, who kind of knows a little bit about acting.
Certain things, when you're making a film, don't come together, and it really takes a certain amount of experience or years of experience in dealing with that to usually maintain any kind of composure. But I haven't seen him sweat once. He's like a great comedian up there, never lets us see him sweat.
I chose David Geddes after a meeting I had with him in Los Angeles as the director of photography. And he's had, 30, 40 years of experience. He started out working on 21 Jump Street and has worked in a ton of TV series and great horror films, action films, a little bit of everything. So I wanted a guy that had been through it all before, that was used to the schedule, and can also, at times, be a voice of wisdom and experience. I have to recognize it is my first feature, and I think the most important thing any director does is surround himself with good people.
He was all about the professionality and making sure he was going to get the best look for the picture when it came to cinematography and production design.
Eli and I hit it off right away and had an immediate rapport. I loved the script. There's a hillbilly cabin in the woods that was very specific, that had to have walls that flew out and burnt pieces came in.
This is the Big Hill Lumber Mill. This is where the climax of the movie is actually going to take place, with the big fight between Dale and Evil. So this is the kind of authentic sets we're looking at.
So it's a very active movie, even though it's only in 4 locations. It's really busy. Killing someone in a new and fantastic way every day is difficult, to say the least.
To me, the most exciting part being on a set is being able to see all the movie magic that's done. It's crazy what people can do with some plastic and silicone and fake blood.
There's a lot of impalement, shredding, some face mutilation, burning.
It looks crazy to disgusting, but that works for what we're looking for.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! They cut off his bowling fingers. Pulling a body out of a wood chipper the other day, and we pulled just a torso out. And Eli was like, "You know what we gotta do? You fall down with the torso on your face, and then we'll drag the bloody torso over your face, and it'd be really funny." And I was like, "Yeah, that's awesome." You know, got some blood and guts and little bits of cracked bone in my mouth.
The explosion was cool too.
Guys?
Yeah.
I think that we should go to the pickup truck right now.
Wait. Maybe we should help him.
Seeing Tucker and Dale come to life in front of me has been pretty interesting. I've been on set for the whole shoot, and after 3 years of having this running around my head, it's neat to see the actors really bring this to life, and it's becoming better than what I ever imagined.
And action.
There ain't nothing up there but pain and suffering on a scale you can't even imagine.
It's like all your friends just decided to go nuts all at the same time.
What the hell is wrong with you kids? It was so awful.
They must have thought that you were trying to harm me.
And why would they think that?
My parents, they were attacked by hillbillies just like him.
You want a killer hillbilly? I'll show you a killer hillbilly.
Thank you for coming for me.
It's no big deal. I was headed over this way anyway, so.
Heavy for half a guy.
Oh.